Might you have a moment to speak further?
Not me going through my spiel and forgetting to unmute myself. Derp. Hi. Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Oh my god. If it's not one, it's the other. It's either I forget to unmute myself or um I forget to like to put the sound back on for the game. Always so. Oh, I'm such a jerk. Hi.
Ah, blue seas, clear skies,
Yeah.
and boundless possibilities.
You were just about to tell me. Hi. Thanks for
I dare
like
say our
looking out for me.
destination will soon be in sight.
Because apparently I have to
Enjoying
help
yourself
myself.
for a change?
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Anyways. Hi. Rainbow Sunshine. Live Friday. Playing Dawntrail. I did Stormblood earlier this week, and it's been a while since I've been on my main, so let's do this. Oh my gosh, this week has been like kind of crazy. If you missed out on the last stream, which was Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I was telling you guys that I had just gotten my permit, so now I can freaking start learning how to drive. And what? Freaking lobbies. um, so I got my permit, and it was kind of like misty that day. It was like pretty cool. Um, Spud, Spud was on my side. He was in the house, but I was thinking about my Spuddy, and I did a little bit of driving practice. I almost ran into someone's front yard, so that was interesting. Mm, you got it. But yeah, that was pretty much like the only thing that happened to me this week, really. Um, so yeah, let's just like hop into the game. How are you guys doing this week? Have you been hydrating? Are you like, did you do anything interesting? Like, tell me what's up. I'm hoping it at least lets me load into the game this time. Then again, it's a Friday night, so I figure it's pretty busy. The server is currently congested. Players a queue 16, which isn't bad because I remember when we were switching from Stormblood into Shadowbringers, the servers for Shadowbringers was like ridiculous. Um, you'd log in at any random time of the day, and you're facing, excuse me, up to about like 900 to 1,000 plus people before you're even able to get in. Like you would log on, have enough time to make a sandwich, freaking do a quick store run if you're going like right next door, like all of that before you were able to get into the game. It was ridiculous. So I'm glad that Square like found a way for like the service to be even better, because whew, child, that was insane. Also, my boy Spirals here is just sitting next to me, like watching a show, so he'll probably look over eventually and say hi. But we are loading. I'm so I was excited for this new expansion to come out. It's just I've been so freaking busy lately that I haven't really had time to play. And for the life of me, I cannot um say to this freaking the freaking the region name, Tuliolal. I'm better at it now, but the very first time I'm just like Tulolal. It reminds me of when I was in college and I was watching the Slayers with my friends, and the main villain in that show is named Shabranigdo. I could not say that dude's name for fucking anything, so like I would just substitute it, and I called him Shamalama Ding Dong. It was wild, but anyways, see, look at that the name of this place. What the heck is that? Zablavtier? Fuck. Um, Waklamau. Brook Evil's lovingly made tacos went to waste, and that's all that British Bakul Jaja's fault. Look at that cute Lala! Yuki Kasai. Freaking Future Diary reference much? I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tuliyola cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talamarch if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city's laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volokshunsa. Ah, my poor empty belly. Oh, trust me, I felt that. Like, to be very honest. This freaking area is huge. Like, how do you even find your way around? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Resplendent Quarter. Oh wait, I freaking forgot something. Alright, there we go. Alright, so checking the map. Where the hell are we going? Alright, Voluptuous. Did I activate the internet there? Of course I didn't. So how the hell are we getting there? Alright, so I'm at the Etherite Plaza. This reminds me of one of those games that has like all this open ass space and nothing to show for it. Alright, the Resplendent Quarter. So I think I activated that one. Yeah. So we're gonna go from the Resplendent Quarter up, and hopefully I'll be able to eventually find it. Someday I will be able to find it. One day my prince will come in the form of a map and actual directions. Not me actually jumping off houses. Ooh, that made my stomach hurt. Like, I just be jumping off shit for no reason. And it gives me the same, like, thrill as being on a freaking, roller coaster. Like, my bitch is living on the edge. Quite literally living on the edge. And then just jumping off shit. Oh damn, yeah, and it's a main town, so it's not like I can get on my mount to make any of this go faster. Because of course not. They want you to actually walk around and see the sights. Meanwhile, I'm just like, y'all have all this space and like almost nothing in the middle. But this music is jazzy as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. Is what I'm looking for up these stairs? I swear to God, if all I had to do was just go up these stairs, I'd be so upset. Yeah, I think all I have to do is just go up these goddamn steps. Ah! Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. The arterial climb. It's quite the literal climb. Yep, it was up these stairs. God damn it. The winged walk. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, attune to these. Alright. Oh, okay, yeah, the doors are opening for me. Let's go. They better open for me. Because I am a special warrior light. In my cute ass bunny costume. I would wear this IRL, honestly. I think it's so adorable when he's into his shows. Alize, the food is amazing. I'm passing Mamulja. Let us try a fruit called a cherry moya, and it was just sublime. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to talk to you again. We saw a two-headed Mamulja on our way here. Another claimant in the right of succession, according to Arabville. There are so many narrow, winding streets, but even if you get lost, all you have to do is keep heading up, and you'll arrive at the palace eventually. Gee, thanks for telling me that after I was, like, walking around in circles. Do you have a better feel for the city now? Hell no. But we're figuring it out, one step at a time. You made it. Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. I still have to get used to that change in theme music. Upon speaking to Arundel, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Well, it's a good thing I have all the time in the world. And I took a nap today, so I'm gonna be up for quite a while, to be very honest. Ooh, is this a cute thing? I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really cute. Oh man, I don't want to take this outfit off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Damn, man. I'm gonna have to put it on. Ooh, okay, and it looks even better with the freaking stockings and tights on. Let's go. The stockings and long boots, I meant. But still. Oh my god. That's even cute. Square, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? It's a reason why they call this game fashion fantasy, because the freaking the clothes you get, that's the real end game right there. The real end game. All right, so we are doing the cutscenes. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. So it's like herding a pair of unruly squirrels. Not Alize saying, fuck with me if you want to. Yeah, I understand all too well. Charlene had the same effect on me. Right then, now it's time to saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. That command right there is what I put in for whenever I have one of those brain fart moments and I can't speak. So feel free to use it. um, Given for how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. Aw, shit, what are we in for?
Estinian? When did he get here?
My boy Estinian
What's the
is
point?
here.
Why is he here?
Oh, you know this man?
Yup, I know that.
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sun Perch to duel.
MP.
Pressing duties
hello,
or
hello,
no,
hello.
he can't
How are
resist a
you?
good fight.
How are you doing this evening?
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
I hope you don't mind me not speaking for like a few moments. We are in the middle of a set of cutscenes, so I'm just like taking everything in. But thank you for coming in. Good to see you.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
Ooh, hello.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a
Doing okay. I
formidable
saw your post
soul.
on Small Streamers Discord. Aw. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy tonight's stream. Um, I
If
had
it's
just
formidable you want,
started
then look no
Dawntrail
further than that woman
a
there.
few days ago. So I'm finally getting back into it. I alternate between this character whose name is Eden Dreamdrifter and my alternate character who's Tiny Dancer Desora. Tiny is in the middle of Stormblood and I'm enjoying playing that expansion all over again. So it's good to like, give them both their screen time, especially since Eden is like really close to my heart because I started with this character back in 2019. So, oh my god, me and this girl have history. Which game is this? This is Final Fantasy 14, and this is the newest expansion, Dawntrail. So I'm still in the very beginning of this expansion. So you actually came in at a really good time. So again, please forgive the fact if I like don't talk as much because of the fact that I'm like in the
I see you, warrior.
cutscene.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
Of course we didn't.
I've seen what
You
lies
never let
east.
them know your next move.
This time I chose west.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
Oh, I love Juice. I stream a racing simulator, but like watching other stuff. Well, I'm glad I'm glad that you stopped in, and I really hope that you enjoy this game because of the fact that it's really expansive and it has a lot of lore. Also, the guy sitting next to me is Spiral the Sora. So if you don't mind him just reaching over and poking me every now and then. Him's my human.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
Whew. That was an intense
I'm not
battle.
sure I understand.
Mhm.
The old man has been feeling his years.
Oh yeah.
The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat.
He looks like he would like
But
completely
the head of
beat you up.
reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
That's exactly what I'm asking.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Aww. That name is actually really cute, Lamati.
Oh,
Like
when
who?
last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solanesh.
It's Erenville now, Don Servant.
Elenesh. Oh, he has a real name.
I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Erenville, then.
He's like, that's not my name.
And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies. Ha! All-tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
So just to catch you up on the lore in this expansion so far, Waklamat, or as her father calls her, Lamatine, she is one of the people in line for ruling their land of Tuliolol slash Taral or whatnot, and in order to rise up and try to take the next, basically to become the next ruler, they have to do this huge battle. So Clement came to Eorzea, where our character is from, to like find someone strong enough to fight with her in order to make claim to the throne. So who he's summoning right now are like her siblings and whatnot, and obviously she's adopted. So we're gonna find out who these other people are, who the other claimants are.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
But that boy right there, Estinian, he's one of my favorites in this game. Now, just before you guys joined in, ooh, what was my thought? What was my thought? When I remember, I'll swing back around to it. Yes, MP. Do you play your stuff on PC? I am actually curious as well.
The claimants are assembled.
Vex Mythos. Hey Ray. Oh hey Vex. What's going on? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. We are having an ad that's starting in a few seconds. I will dismiss that for now because this is important story. Yeah, I hit it. The claimants are assembled, so let's find out who these people are.
The first promise, Zorolja.
Oh.
The second promise, Ona.
Is he adopted too?
The third promise, Uklamat.
So yes, Spyro, MP says that he does play his stuff on PC.
And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja.
Oh, he looks like a very
You
arrogant
four
fuck.
will
Can't wait
compete
to take
in the
him down.
right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away, and it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young, and so I look to the always for inspiration. The rite of succession, the means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all.
Exactly. We can be Dawn Servant because we have the right to be.
So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Ew,
Now
he
you
giggles
have
when he
us to
laughs.
compete against.
That's so disgusting.
Ah, though it
It seems the One-Head was already too afraid to face us in the
Oh
tournament.
my god, I can't wait to beat your ass. I really hope that we get a chance to fight him.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Ooh, clock him!
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself.
Yeah. Give me the details. I need this.
To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural. And find the City of Gold.
Oh. I really hope that, that we find it. I know we will.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend.
Dahlia
But
says
after so many
hi
failed
too.
attempts
Can't
to
say, but
find
wanted
it,
to say hi and
the
hopefully
story has
have
become
a
more
great
fairy
stream.
tale than fact.
Aw, thank you.
If you would charge us with such
I
a
really
quest,
hope
are
you
we
guys
then
are
to
able to
assume
stay next
you
time and,
have proof
give
of the
Da-
city's
give
existence?
Dahlia my regards.
You offer us proof, my unbroken word. For I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
The city's real. All those years.
This was before the founding of Tuliyobo. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place. Bring them.
Bring them. Bring them here, boy. I know I keep apologizing, but for anyone who's new, I apologize for not speaking much during the cutscene because this is new to me, so I just want to make sure that I absorb it and that you guys get to see it as well without me like talking too much over everything. Are these our assignments?
The Tuliyola saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
Oh, that is sick, honestly.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Kind of reminds me of the Amazing Race, a little.
Martial tournaments,
in a
hunting
way.
festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge. You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both, but I am yielding our nation's throne.
That's important.
Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja just successor and be done with it.
No. Because it don't work that way. And for that, you should be
Rite
automatically
of cessation
disqualified.
begins now. I'll be watching your progress with great interest. And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
That
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah,
Not him looking disappointed.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here.
It all ties together as
On
all
behalf
these
of the
things do.
students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
no, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
That makes sense.
But once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City.
We will find the Golden City. Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Thank you for hearing my petition.
Also, I'm just catching on to this. Spiral, thank you so much for the 9 bits.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Oh my god, I swear to god, if this guy dies at some point in this story, I would be very upset. Something tells me he's gonna die before the contest is decided, and then it's gonna be like absolute chaos. Because what is Final Fantasy without at least a little bit of death? A tiny bit of better.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Damn right I want to be part of this.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm. Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, This contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
The heart.
If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Nah. We ain't punks. We're gonna go through with this shit.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it.
You see that boy right there?
Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
That boy right there, that kitty boy, Grahatia. Oh my god, he is so fucking adorable. And I am so upset that he didn't come with us on this part of the journey. Especially since he wasn't like fully a part of everything. Oh, sorry. Especially since he wasn't part of like everything since I think the end of Shadowbringers. So I'm just like, bro, you had 2 full expansions and we barely saw your ass. This dude here on the top of the screen to the left, I looked down and then looked up and then I thought that he was like dressed in a Mario costume. So I'm like, Mario? This is you? I've made my decision. We're in this.
So you are committed to your path? I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Not after him speaking your full name.
Here they come! It's Saralja! Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Wow. So
Saralja,
much trust.
Take heart, tiller of the soil. The Resilient's son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Not him speaking for him. What the
Soralja,
hell?
the first promise and commander of the Landscape. Saralja, the Palacia. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Gurul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children.
But he sure got
Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
That's a fact. When there's a will, there's a way.
And a
he will
warrior's
show up.
reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire.
Really?
Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation of peace.
Because
You
who
may
wouldn't
recall
want
that she
peace?
spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
Cryo, are you alright?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions.
Uh-oh.
Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire. It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
I forgot that Crow has the echo, to be honest.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier.
The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new.
You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the rite of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
I love how they're like introducing them one by one.
Here we have Kona,
exactly what
the
their
second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studio.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
Yo, that's a fact.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
That makes sense.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
Wow. That's true.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlia. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
Aw, that's actually cute. This guy right here, I want to destroy him.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
He better not win. I know he won't, but I'm just like, no.
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant.
What we're afraid of is you actually
That my
like killing
kind
us
should
all.
reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
Well said, brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. A pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise.
Oh, Bakul Jaja.
His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself.
He doesn't look like he thinks at
But
all.
one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Aw, everybody left before Wuklamon. Freaking forgotten child syndrome and shit. I love that she has supporters.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, Third Promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have
That
my
I will
word.
do.
I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid.
Aww.
She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
That's so sweet of her.
I place our precious Third Promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's Promise. I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Yeah, that's
Compared
right.
to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. More than anyone, I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
At least she's humble.
Better? Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
I love her.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
It's always good to have someone that is on your side, even when everyone else counts you out. And nothing better happened to Namika, or like, I'm burning all the servers down. Like, she's such a sweet older woman. Are those the end of the cutscenes? Yeah, those are the ends of the cutscenes for now. Wow, so that's a lot of lore in one gulp. So basically, we have a few of our brothers that are part of this contest. One is our father's trueborn. The rest of us are adopted, and we have to get to the city of gold first to be considered as the ascendant to the throne. So it's up to us to make sure this girl gets to that throne, so that way her brothers don't get claim to it. Honestly, if it wasn't her, then I'd pick Kona, the guy that studied in Charlian. But we have main character energy, so we're gonna get what we need done, and we'll make sure that she gets it done. As you just witnessed, Woklamat has no great army of supporters, not yet at least. I know not what drives Zoralja, but it engulfs him like an inferno. Like Ifrit's inferno? That two-headed claimant, Bakul Jaja, treats everyone around him as lesser beings. I no doubt he'll try to elevate the Mamulja above other races should he become Dawn Servant, not unlike how the Garlian Empire afforded special status to pure-blood Garlians. So Kona, the second promise, is intent on developing his country by means of Charlian innovations. Given his background, I suppose it should come as no surprise. Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to the Tuliolal saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? We should check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea. Let's go and take a look. Alright. Woohoo! Jumping off the edge! Yeah! You almost died there. Oops. There's gonna come a time where I'm gonna jump too much too fast, and then I'm gonna end up fucking killing myself there. But maybe it's because I'm in a main town that that the game didn't let me. Which is a good thing because I be over there. Also, MP, you said that you play a racing simulator. What is it called? And have you been streaming it long? What made you get into it? You know, tell me more about it. The preparation of intricately carved tablets for every claimant must have taken considerable effort and forethought. We should consider them weighty reminders that this contest is no lighthearted matter. At a glance, they seem much the same. That makes everyone. Woklamat, the tablets, if you would. Of course. Gotcha. iRacing, cool. You started streaming this year in January. Okay, not bad. What made you get into racing simulators, by the way? Sim started this streaming this year in January, but sim racing for over a year. Sweet. I wanted to do esports. Honestly, esports is huge these days. I decided on sim racing. Like honestly, it is huge, 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 huge. And I'm so surprised at how like quickly gaming has become like part of the what is the word I'm looking for? I think it's diaspora, but that's probably not it. But the fact that like gaming is so huge to the point where like we have esports and we have this and we have that and people are into it and can actually um like create a community with it is just like absolutely crazy. Everyone used to think that, oh well, um you can't do anything with games and blah 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 blah, but apparently yeah you can. And I'm glad for people like us that could like push against that stereotype. And like I freaking love it. I really do. Shoot. I'm not even sure how to turn that off right now, but I will do that later. Um, so I'm gonna read a little bit more of the cutscene if that's okay. There's also the Lay of Gold. That one involved the Pelo Pelo village, which is about the same distance from here. Oh, but before I continue with the cutscene, I'm sorry. Um, I'm really like hyped to see you know, your channel and how your racing simulator goes. So I will definitely check it out. And I'm not just saying that. Like I really um I really take supporting other content creators like seriously because this is hard. Um I've had moments, shoot, just a few days ago, even yeah, it was just a few days ago where I was like feeling really down about like what can I do for the channel to help it evolve, and it does get overwhelming, but I continue doing this because I love it and I've like grown to love it. So it's it's complex, it's complicated, but it's so freaking fun. So the fact that you're still doing this after like just a few months, it's still like it's really admirable. Like I really appreciate you even like being here and still like, you know, sharing your content and everything. And of course, thank you for the follow, MP. Like you're the real MVP. You're the real MP. Oh god, that was so dorky. But you get what I mean. Oh my lords. But before going anywhere, we should ask about the road ahead. even I even have those moments just like, oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? But again, I still love what I do, whether it comes to Twitch and even just like um what I'm doing IRL. It's tough, but it's rewarding. And if I didn't like it, I wouldn't be doing it. So I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about that storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Yogg-Tyrol several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzea's, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries, because before we go anywhere, we have to ask questions. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. So headstrong that girl is, but I like her for that. Thanks for giving a follow. Follow me back if you like. Yeah, of course. It would be prudent to ensure that we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Let's go. Exaltation. Whee! Did I attune to this etherite already? So in every area there are these things called etherites, which is basically like the hub crystal to like basically like teleport within the area. I think 2 of them are locked to me like through story. Either that or I just haven't been over there yet. Let's see if that one's open. Alright, what is the closest to that? Okay. We'll see if that's open. This area is just so freaking confusing. That's why I just jump off everything. Da, 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 da. And although a lot of like RPGs and stuff is just like walking around and exploring and stuff like that, I really love stuff like this because you just get absorbed in the story and the environment and just everything about it. It means a lot. Ooh, something that also this is like the market area. I see. You have attuned yourself to all the Ethernet shards until we go out. Okay, sweet. So these are all my retainers, which is basically like my little avatars for selling things. How much are they asking for that? Wow, 87,000. Actually, I will sell that later. Alright, cool. So let me just hop right back in here. I will definitely do like inventory management and stuff off screen because that takes a while. And if you know anything about Final Fantasy or any type of like RPG, if you're doing inventory management, you're gonna be stuck doing it for a good minute. Hi, bye. Booklemat says she would bring the information to us. I wonder what she meant by that. What a comfort to have our lodgings sorted in advance. Oh, such lovely little cottages, and they're on the water. We're on houseboats. We're on houseboats. We're on houseboats. Let's go. That's right. The reservation is under Woklamat's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you finish organizing your gear, you can meet us outside of Zbalyov TA. I swear, like, these names in this game, I can barely say them. Greetings, visitors to Tuliolao, and welcome to the Four Cabins. Whenever you are ready, I will show you to your rooms. I bet it was forward cabins, but they left out the W, so that's why I got tripped up. Forward cabins. Wait at the designated location. Alright, so, oh, I see the sparkles. Yep, I'm supposed to wait right there. Whee! Destination. Await your companions and embark on the rite of succession. Hell yeah! We only went through like 5 million cutscenes just to even start this. Oh my god, I'm so excited to find out what this rite of succession is gonna be like and what we need to do and who we're gonna fight. Because eventually it's gonna end up like that. We're gonna have enemies to take down. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Eden. Hell yeah. But where are Erenville and Wuklamau, I wonder? Oh, good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it than from the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Bow. I give you credit for taking the initiative at least. What do you mean, at least? I am honored that the third promise will seek my advice. I, too, am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Did he give them link pearls? What's this? Oh, yep. Tis called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. And I bet having link pearls are so fucking expensive, so... Oh, right. Alphinaud and Alizé, you find out like are I would say not rich, but not sorry, but not poor either. So their parents got money. So I'm pretty sure that they can afford to just like throw um lake pearls to anyone that they feel deserve to have it. It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. To new friends, she says. Approach a propeller. What a stroke of luck to forge this connection to the palace. May it be the beginning of a profitable partnership. Please, ask anything. I'll gladly tell you what I know. Wakla may not be as experienced or accomplished as her brothers, but she has an affinity for the people. For her, finding those willing to cooperate is as simple as asking. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I play an RPG, I have a way of like just like talking to everybody about everything. I'm sorry if anyone may find that annoying, but whenever like a new cutscene passes or something, I have to talk to every single person. Now, this town is too big, so I may not talk to everybody. I may not talk to everybody in town, but I mean like, the main people with you, like because their dialogue changes, and to me, that's interesting. And some people like just skip through the story and like even um their companions and stuff like that, but I like talking to everybody. I'm so sorry. Is there a reason the Pillow all wear those masks? Who should we speak to first, do you think? Even up close, the Hanu are remarkably similar to the Banu, aside from those brilliant feathers, of course. Alright, so I'm gonna actually do myself a favor. Oh snap, I'm so sorry. I was talking a lot, so I kind of have to like remember to drink my water. If you guys can remember to like remind me to drink water, please do, because my silly self always forgets. Especially when I'm playing a game like this and I need to like talk a lot because I'm like reading through like a whole bunch of dialogue. Me sipping that water, I made a sound that kind of sounded like quack, and I almost choked because I was freaking laughing inwardly. Quack. Which, come to think of it, there was this one time where I was, I forgot what I was doing. I was just sitting on my bed, and then I leaned too far in one direction, and then I fell, and then as I fell, I said, quack! But it's not that I meant to, it just came out, and, like, to this day, like, my sister still references that shit. So every now and then I'm just like quack, and she like cracks up. But I don't live with her anymore, so we just like reference a lot of that shit. This way, this Here we go. The Tuliolao saga features a number of Tural's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Layer of Reeds, and their home village, Okanu, is located in Kozamauka. The other smaller fellow is of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Orkopacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goons in Wanchupelo, their village. As for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurous instinct of yours to work for us, Eden? Pick our destination. Upon completing this quest, the main scenario will branch into 2 quest paths. Accepting the quest from the helpful Hanu will temporarily prevent you from accepting the quest from the approachable Pelu, and vice versa. The second quest path will become available from the respective NPC once you have completed the series of quests from the first path. Furthermore, story elements and quest rewards will not be affected by your initial choice of path. Speak to the NPC you prefer, and embark on the trail for the rite of succession. Ah, so it's one of those. One of those! Alright, so select the path. Where are we going? And who is this guy with the blue quest marker? Because I bet it has something important. A scout of the Wing of Protection is on the lookout for a likely adventurer. You are Eden Dreamdrifter, are you not? The adventurer from across the water who's been lending the third promise her strength? Yep, that's me. Well then, well met. To tell the truth, I have been meaning to make your acquaintance for some time. How? You don't even know me! How do you even know of me? I have a proposition for you. You are familiar with the Eorzean hunts, yes? We have something very similar in Tuliolao. And having heard much from your philanthropic spirit, not to mention your capacity for violence, we should very much like to recruit you for our cause. If you are interested, speak with my associate, Bol Ogal. The Zabral is a master of the hunt and administers to the bills in the square overlooking the port. Tell him the Wing of Protection recommends you. Oh, so these are the hunts for out here. Gotcha. I'm sorry, did I scratch you? Oh, I saw this. I swear, this place is jazzy as hell. What do we have here? Not me reading your prostitute. Your posture could use some work, but you've got good eyes. Eyes that have seen a few things. You here to sign up? Yeah, I'm here to sign up. Here, the Wing of Protection recommends you, do they? Well, we're always on the lookout for new hunters, and if you're good enough for Weklamont, you're good enough for us. Pleasure to have you with us, Eden. Suppose I better get down to the introductions. Or maybe I don't need to. This whole idea came from your side of the sea, after all. It was Kona who showed us your ways. Either way, I'll keep it brief. Our hunts work the same way they do in Eorzea. We put a bounty on those beasts that prove themselves an enemy of the people. You kill them and bring us back the proof, you get your reward. While your reputation may precede you, rules are rules, and the rule I have is to test every hopeful out on beginner bills. Can't have every youngling with nothing to her name but a plowshare and a dream of glory, skipping merrily away to her doom. Skipping away to the doom. La 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 la. Prove yourself a Tyrell, and I'll give you some bigger, bitier fish to fry. I swear I still have to get used to the quest accepted theme. You are now able to undertake beginner Dawn Hunt mark bills from the Dawn Hunt board in Tuliolo. Defeat the monsters described on the bills and you will be rewarded with tokens that can be exchanged for exclusive items. To exchange exchange tokens for exclusive items, speak with Ryubulja and Tuliolo. Wow, that is a tongue twister. New quests and intermediate Dawn Hunt mock bills will become available from Vol Ogal. Oh. Wow. Upon reaching level 94 and fulfilling certain conditions within the main scenario. Let's see. Let's kill this bloodsucker. The mountain bear. Oh, okay. Oh, I already accepted it. Okay, cool. So, who should I start with first? The Pelu or the Hanu? The Pelu or the Hanu? I honestly want to start with the Hanu. Like, their feathers are like the best. The quest to Urkopacha will become available once you have completed this quest series, beginning with the helpful Hanu. To Kozuma Uka, the helpful Hanu is waiting to answer your questions. So yeah, we're gonna start with the Hanu and go to Kozuma Uka. And then once we're done with all of their quests, we'll go back to the Pelu. So, what is it you'd like to know? The route to Okanu, we go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Kozama Uka River. Is that right? It is. Be warned, however. My brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart, and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. Now I'm worried for the Hano. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozoma Uka, we should head over to the Arch. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Sablav Tie. It's all been arranged. Ooh, Colin! Ba-na. Ba-na, 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 ba-na. Is there a aetherite that will take me closer instead of running all that way? No, I'm better off just walking. Alright, cool. It was worth a shot. Peloton. And sprint. Let's go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought I had even further to go. I swear that gate gets bigger every time I see it. Considering the size of Gulul Jajad, though, I suppose it's better than having it be too small. I should have liked to observe the festival. Oh, excuse me, but the Hanu are probably not in the mood to celebrate. Are we all ready to leave? No, we're not! I didn't speak to everybody! I'm sorry! Aw, damn! Up in the way. Fuck out the way when you see me. I discovered a new location. Are you having fun, Spud?
Kosamauka, the land of rainbow terraces.
Ooh, this land looks really pretty.
It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel.
The many-colored marvel.
An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
This place is freaking gorgeous. I'm actually glad I came here first.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
I really think waterfalls are, like, beautiful.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
I'd love to stand at the bottom of those huge waterfalls and bask in the majesty of it all. Pity they're so far away. Wetlands is an apt name. Much of the ground here is positively saturated. Cryo? Can I speak to you? Yes. There is no stopping the third promise, is there? It's a good thing she has Aravel to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we shall find ourselves in a village before long. We're walking to the village, walking to the village. We're not afraid, we're not afraid. Every now and then, I know I'm gonna find myself singing freaking songs from work, but just in a different like light, because they get stuck in your head. If I haven't mentioned it to you guys before, I work with children, so it's like, hey. Every now and then I'll have moments where I like dip into my work voice. I love my babies though, can't deny it. The water from the falls must flood the wetlands and flow into all these streams and rivers. Speaking of waterfalls, I went to a waterfall for the very first time in my life over the summer. And so I understand what Alize was saying about like wanting to get deep under the waterfalls and like bask in the majesty of it, because it's just like, oh my god, there's just nothing like it, to be honest. So this is a Hanu Hanu village. One can tell at a glance how very different their culture is to the Vanus. Assuming we have the right idea, one of the Dawn Servant's electors should be here somewhere. Ow, stupid distracted waterfalls. Ah, everyone has arrived and none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Uh, anyway, this is the Hanu Hanu village I was telling you about. Okanu. A new Ethernet destination is available. The Arch of the Dawn, Kozama Uta. A festive people. Waklamat wishes to seek out the Dawn Service selectors. Ooh, cutscene. Let's go. Bum 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 bum. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do to find the selector. Oh ho, Kali! Oakley dokley. Oh ho, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanuhali, welcome you to Okanu. As elder of my people, I shall be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. So our idea about the electors was correct. We just do as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feat and test my worth. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. The fact that the sunlight changed in the middle of the cutscene, that was dope. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. You hear that? Just come and sit and enjoy your fucking time. Should we poke around a bit then? We might want to pick up some clues about the feat. You know, prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? You think I'm being too cautious? I don't think anybody said anything about that, but okay, sis. No, I'm impressed is all. You admire and respect your father, who is prone to decisive action, so I expected you to rush in first and ask questions later. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all the possibilities. With me, with the long naps he takes these days, the head of resolve. Oh, thank you. The head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that's all there is to him, but there's more to the Dawn Servant than you've seen thus far. I should like to speak to the head of reason one day. Ah, well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. Thank you, Spiral, for making sure that I stay hydrated. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around Okanu then, do some groundwork before the feat begins? Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass this test with my eyes closed, but it'll keep us busy while we're waiting. Waklamat has the right of it. As elders, Hazanohali is a resident of this village. Learning more about it can only improve our chances in defeat. Might have suggested division of forces. Oh, of course, there's always a part in the game where they make you split up. Let's split up, gang! For instance, Erebel, Alizé, and Cryo could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement, while Lukamat, Eden and myself will handle this northern half. Sounds good to me. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. There we go. Seeing should be much better now. The letters on the screen were getting a little too tiny, and I did not want to waste time fixing settings in the middle of stream. Gemstone trader, eh? Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to say that the damage from the storm has been repaired and our stores are open for business. If you have any bicolored gemstones to trade, I'd like to take a look. You now have access to this region's gemstone exchange. Trade bicolored gemstones for a variety of rare and exclusive items. Successfully completing local fates will allow for the safe delivery of goods in the region, increasing the number of items available for exchange. Swamp punk thigh. A moist, tender slice of meat taken from the leg of a swamp monk. Oh, so these are things that I will eventually craft with. Eventually, I'm gonna need to get my crafters and gatherers back up. Alright, so I tried to snooze ads for as long as I could, but I don't have any more snoozes. So the next ad is in about 20 seconds. Luckily I'm not doing too many cutscenes and stuff like that, so yeah, I'll go ahead and do this quick ad break and I'll be right here when you come back. You heard about the storm. I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and the help of the Dawn Servant sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there is so much else that was lost for good. Surveying the scene. Surveying takes so long. We still have broken homes. The gaping hole in the wall and the missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than wood and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. Okay, it's pausing for like 1 moment. Da, 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 da. think I did the thing. I think I did the thing that I needed. Alright, sweet. Alright, back to this. So we're looking around town to see exactly how we can help. I mean, I can't stop Mother Nature, but I'll at least help in whatever way I can. The dried and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. The bee MP has thanked you. Oh, you're in the middle of a big battle. Okay. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest the weeds were harvested some time ago. Oh yeah, he's in the middle of some a dungeon, it looks like. But I'll be sure to tell him when he's done. But no, seriously, thank you for coming. Um, Bolt of woven reeds. Oh, so we have to put a boat together? Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. Okay, Alphino, what you gonna tell us? Sorry, I was doing some laps in iRacing while the stream was up. I was listening. You do you, and I'm glad that you're still keeping up with the story. I really want to see what this iRacing thing looks like. Do you know when you'll be streaming next, MP? This boat will be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to Hano. Then, hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We ought to hurry over too.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Oh, dang it, Kona's already here.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu.
I have a few a few VODs of past streams on my page if you want to see what it's like. Yeah, of course. After I'm done streaming, I'll definitely check it out.
I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Let's talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Dawntrail was so good. Oh, hey, Nandy. Thank you for coming. I'm still like in the very beginning, as you can see. So I'm glad that that you get to see me play from the very freaking beginning. I swear, if this boy is
Ugh, you made it after all.
This guy here, I want to beat him up so bad. If there's some sort of like quest involved where we get to fight him, I'm waiting for it.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge.
I am waiting
Now,
for
if
some
you would allow me
upgrades
to
before my
proceed.
next stream. Ah, okay. Yeah, that definitely takes time, so I will be awaiting your next stream, Bakul Jaja. Bakul is not cool. I'm just saying. He's so freaking annoying. Like, he reminds me of someone I used to go to school with, and he would always be like, "Oh, well, nobody can beat me because I'm the best." And I'm just like, and I don't know if he was doing that unironically or if he knew that he was annoying me, so he kept saying it. But after a while, I was just like, "Can you not?" And like, I was just too nice, so I freaking humored it. But in the back of my mind, I was just like, "Yo, if he says this, if he says it one more time," and he used to have this song that he thought was like his theme song, and he'll like sing it in the middle of him like bragging about himself, and I'm just like, bro, seriously, can you not? But I don't know. I can't even like fault him because at some point in our lives we were all that kind of cringy. Like in middle school, I used to spray Victoria's Secret love spell on me because I thought that that spray was really a love spell, and like any guy that I had a crush on, which at the time was like one guy I had a crush on, I thought that if I sprayed that on me, he'd like fall madly in love with me. Like, girl, Delulu to the max. Anyways, continuing cutscene. I normally stream during Thursday to Monday. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my schedule together. Like, for the most part, I have a few things down, but I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to stream because I have so many freaking ideas. Um, but for right now, it's been primarily Stardew Valley, which I'm leaving for Mondays. Um, Tuesdays, Wednesdays is gonna be Final Fantasy. Tuesday is my alt character. Wednesday is this character. Um, Thursday I figured that would be more like an editing day and like catching up with things that I want to like improve for the stream. And then Fridays is kind of like my variety day. Um, or like a catch up day. Like in this case, I didn't stream Wednesday, so this is kind of like my catch up day. Um, and then Saturday and Sunday I plan to play Persona. Sorry about that. Spit went down the wrong side. With the exception of tomorrow. Tomorrow may be a bit of a difference because I might stream 2 games, or I might just wait till the evening to stream one, because tomorrow is my sister's birthday, and she's she asked me to stream Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for like the memories, because we used to play that like crazy as kids, and I share a Steam library with like one of my best friends, so I pretty much have access to all of her games. So I saw that as one of them, and I said, "Hey, I have this," and my sister was like, "Yeah, I want to do this. I want you to play this." So yeah, at some time tomorrow between 7 to 8 Eastern time, I'll be streaming Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So that's gonna be exciting because I haven't played that game in years. So I'm like actually really hyped for that. Okay, nice stream, but getting off because my dog wants attention. You are a pro streamer. You know what? If I would love to believe so, and I'm glad that you have that confidence in me. And I just want to like keep getting better. So thank you for that. But if you have to if you have to go, thank you for coming, and I hope that you come back soon. Thank you again for coming. Dandy, you're really good at this. Thank you. uh, thanks. I didn't mean to scream like that. I'm just like, oh, hi. Thank you. um, there are days like I was telling MP earlier. I was like really down on myself, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I could do way better, and I can't. Da, 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 da. And I know that these things take time, and I'm doing this because I actually like really like to do it. So I know over time, you know, the quality will get better, the equipment will get better, but what won't change is the fact that I actually really enjoy what I'm doing. So the fact that you guys are even here, it means a lot. It does. So thank you. I keep telling her that she's good. Don't have me start. No. Going back to the cutscene for a second before I start blushing like hell. No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you will allow me to proceed.
It is here, in Okanu.
Oh no! I skipped the
In
voice
homage to
dialogue.
those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Does that mean we have to start building boats? I'm not good at arts and crafts, y'all. So I'm just gonna leave it to Eden. I know she's got this.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing.
Oh, so we have to try to put this together and make a way out of no way.
How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament.
Because of course, why not?
For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly. Do well.
And you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
My fist will take your face by force. You need to stop.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja.
Bakul, cool it,
Some
brother.
electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
Do it, bro. I dare you.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The feat of reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
Not Little Miss Mittens.
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Ooh, look at the way Eden is looking at him right now. The way she's looking at him is the way I'm feeling. Like, if this boy right here don't STF you, this foot is gonna end up in his booty. Cool it, Bakul.
Damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Yes, I am. Yes, you are.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Related but unrelated, I actually kind of want Kryle's earrings. They look really good.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
That lumbering Vidrol. Level 91, let's go. I keep forgetting that level 90 is not the cap anymore. So I'm just like, oh right. Oh right, this is a thing now. Oh yeah, I attuned to this already. Not that I intend to gratify him with a response, but Bakul Jaja's provocations are hard to ignore. So the Hanu Hanu also eat the reeds? Yet another way in which they differ from the Banu. I understand not wanting to fall behind, but rushing ahead risks playing into our opponent's hands. Let's not do anything reckless and think matters through. That kind of feat is tailor-made for a rational, educated scholar like Kona. The feat of reeds. Waklama is eager to help solve the Hanu Hanu's woes. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Erinville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. Ooh, you. Oh, yeah. I see. They irrigate the fields by diverting water from the neighboring river. 'Tis unlikely that reeds ever dry out. And there I thought these feats would have us battling dire feats or similar. Agriculture is a far thornier problem. Look at these fields. Why, this could be a painting. I know she wants to do her best, but she should be careful not to make promises she cannot keep. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Walk wilted reeds. As Anuhali described, the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. The water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. A small frog catches your eye. Strangely lackadaisical, it doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Aww. First person mode. The soil in the paddies is as one would expect. Rich in color and suitably moist, not dry or nor flaky. Speak with Waklamau. Meow. Oh, a water strider. A bit sluggish though, more of a water shambler. Not amiss with the paddies themselves as far as I can tell. Any luck? Okay, I don't see Cryo. Oh, there she is. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? I agree. The water looks to be of good quality, as is the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something be invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seem lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there is another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. Oh, snap. Oh, the festival. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. This is traditionally an occasion for a celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu is struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival, give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead to a solution for the other. stranger things have happened. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. With things which seem unrelated can be later um, connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklumat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from the reeds that look like a bird. In that big building to the north, let's go and see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Ooh, you. Let's speak with Wuklumat again. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Trial. What a charming float. I wonder what bird was the inspiration for its design. I've never been here during festival season, so this is all new to me too. The handles gave me pause before, but now I understand their purpose. Look at the size of that thing. I hope they don't expect me to help carry it. Yes, this is the float I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the festival float. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a section and examine it in more detail with R2 and X. We're examining the boat. We're looking at the boat. Inspect the festival float. Snap carrying pole. Oh, that's definitely broken. How would they lift this great big vessel without all the carrier poles intact? Missing eye. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Bedraggled feathers. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. All that stuff is wrong with the float, but I didn't notice it when I first looked at it. Well, I think we can agree that this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. So, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it is in such a poor state, due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered people to safety. With the float in this condition, there could be no lifting of wings. No Ihihana. Ihihana! That's what this festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined, we're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't have enough materials to repair the float. We need a boxy, a boxy, a bakisa for the missing eye. Uyupio, wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Two of these I know. Abakisa is the type of precious stone used in the arcane equipment, and Uyuipo is wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however, the winds chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics, and that's something of a problem. Oh, sorry, that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon um, exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated, and if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber in favor for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The float might also function as an arcane device. I wager the float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hanu's foes. Pray continue off note. Well, the float might also function as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I think I may wrap up soon. A focus for what? Oh, Ohihana. Ohihana is a festival, harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float? A tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float all these past few years. He's replaced both the eyes and poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alizé and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okanu to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linuhanu. Nice to meet you, Linuhanu, and certainly, let's all go together. Alright, so I think I'm definitely gonna call it a night now because I'm starting to get a little bit tired and been on for quite some time. That and I may be doing a double stream tomorrow, so I do want to make sure I have like all the energy for that. What I will do is end the stream how I normally would and try to um raid a fellow streamer. And then, you know, once I'm off, then you can enjoy content from another streamer and just support everyone and build camaraderie because that's what gaming is all about. And I say this at the end of every stream, but it's the truth. Like, I strive to give off good vibes, play good games, and live a good life. And I want the same for all of you there, for all of you out there. So, with that being said, you guys have an awesome night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Sonic Adventure Battle 2 and or Persona as well. I will update you guys on my Instagram and stuff like that, and let you know what exactly is going on tomorrow. But for sure, between 7 and 8 Eastern tomorrow night, I will definitely be on for Sonic Adventure Battle 2. If I stream in the afternoon, I'll let you guys know. And um, we'll see how it goes when it goes. But you guys have a good night. Thank you all for coming. Love you all. Mwah.